Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to the Izzy Budgeting and Coupon community. Appreciate everyone clicking on today's video and supporting my channel. For anyone that's new to my channel, my name is Araseli. I recently restarted my budgeting journey to gain financial freedom and be debt-free by budgeting by paycheck and the cash envelope system. My overall goal is to learn how to spend and save money with a purpose and goals in mind. My channel includes all budget-related cash envelope stuffing videos and, as an added bonus, couponing videos, as I believe the two can go hand in hand to help you save money. In today's video, I will be budgeting my second paycheck of January with my new budget breakdown that I introduced in my previous video. But first, I did want to give a quick recap and explain the why and the how I will be incorporating future money into my journey. Now, I did consider trying the zero to low spend challenge, but as I was writing down the pros and the cons and listing out all the exceptions to the rules, it simply didn't make sense to implement for my household. Life is too short and already too complicated. Plus, I prefer things to be simple and easy. However, I did want to somehow save more money this year and not make any big changes to my current budgeting system. So that's when I took a second look at future money and saving this money instead of spending it. So for this year, I have decided to not adjust my income and save that extra money that I will be receiving from my raise instead. For example, if your yearly income is $30,000 and a raise would give you an extra $1,000, do not adjust your yearly income to $31,000, but instead budget off the $30,000 and save that extra $1,000. So follow along and feel free to join me on my new budgeting journey. Let's go ahead and get started with cash envelope stuffing and unstuffing my second paycheck of January. Now, I do utilize an all cash envelope system for a couple of reasons. First, obvious reason, for the purpose of my channel, I truly believe for anyone who's beginning their journey, it works best to work with all cash, not only to see where your money is going to, but also learn how to gain back control of your finances. Second reason, this is a new budgeting method for me, so I want to be able to visually track my money for the next few months. But ultimately, I do plan on utilizing both a digital and a cash envelope system in the future. So let's go ahead and get started. Under my income category here, now with my new budgeting breakdown, I have listed out my sources of income separately so I know what categories to stuff. My main source of income does come from my paycheck. And this money will go to stuff my bills, debt, and then my day-to-day expenses. Next is my extra income here. This is from any overtime hours or any extra money that I earn from couponing. Now, for extra money, I have decided this will go towards my debt category, as one of my goals for this year is 2023 to be debt-free. And then finally, for the future money, this will be the money received from my raise at work to stuff in the savings category. However, since I don't expect a raise until March, I have decided to use the extra money to stuff both my debt and savings category. So for this paycheck, there was $55 in extra money, bringing the total to $1,305 here. So let's go ahead and start counting here. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. 51, 52, 250, that's going to bring it to 950. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, that's 280, that's going to bring it to 1,230. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 brings it to 1,280. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, that brings it to $1,305. Alrighty, so under bills category first. Now, if you're new here, I do take the money in my bills and debt envelopes back to the bank to pay these bills online when it's my second paycheck of the month. However, it really does depend on the individual, as you can always keep this money in the bank and do a digital envelope system for your bills and debt categories. Just keep in mind, there's not a right or a wrong way of doing this. Just choose what works best for you. So up first is mortgage, and that's going to get its usual $375. So 100, 2, 3, $50.75. Next is utilities. I did see a slight decrease in my light bill, but I think I'm going to budget again 180, and then any leftover money, I'll just simply carry it over to the next month. So 180 here, 150, 70, 80. Up next is internet, $20. Cell phone is also getting $20. Up next is TV subscriptions is $10. Under transportation, car payment, it's going to get its usual $100. And then finally, under insurance for my car, $30. 20 and 10 makes 30. So that takes care of bills. So what I'll do is I'll put this money with the money from last paycheck to combine that, and then actually let me get my banker envelope out here and just add that money to take it to the bank. Let's see here, and now under debt, now I did make some changes here. What I did is I moved the smallest balance on top. That way I can work on getting that paid off first and then move to the next balance. Now I do try to make an extra payment on the smallest balance first, and if there's extra income, I will also make extra payments on the other balances until the highest balance gets paid off. So let's start off with the personal loan here, 25. 25. Up next is my city credit card. It's going to get an extra payment of $50. And then finally, Visa card, it's going to get an extra payment of 50. So 50, 25. So that takes care of debt. And then similar to my bills category, I'll put this money with the previous week's money and then add it to my banker envelope here and take it to the bank, deposit, and then pay off some bills. Next, for my day-to-day expenses. Now, I don't unstuff any of my day-to-day envelopes, but simply just roll over the money. I found by rolling over the money, it's going to cover times when I'm under budget and I don't need to borrow from other envelopes. So that extra money will be there for when I need it. And also, I've been doing this long enough that most of the time I'm budgeting almost the right amount, so it all works out at the end. So first envelope is my groceries, which includes household items. I don't have anything left over, but I'm still going to continue to budget $220. So let's go ahead and grab the $220 here. Now, as many of you know, couponing has definitely been a great help, so I can stay within my budget. Every little saving adds up. So if anyone's interested in learning, I have videos with step-by-steps, so make sure you check out those couponing videos. And then one other thing I did want to point out that with my day-to-day expenses, I keep a tracker on the back of the envelope so I know exactly how much is available at all times. In my opinion, this helps build control of your spending and not overspend. Next is dining out. Dining out, there is $0 left over, but I'm going to continue to budget $20. And actually, I have a quick story time. I had a friend call me asking me, how do you keep your dining out costs so low? She was looking at last year's numbers and found that she spent way too much money and needed to make a change. And then in the background, I hear her mom say, why don't you just meal prep earlier in the week and just take leftover from dinner the next day to work? So there you go. Mom definitely had a great tip there. I know this is an area that many of us struggle with, so leave me a comment down below. How are you keeping the cost down under dining out? Next, under car, I have budgeted $60 as we primarily use this money towards gas and fuel. So we'll get $60 here. Oh, I'll do a 50 and a 10. But I definitely need to save up for car maintenance and yearly fees coming up soon. Next, under health, let's see here. So after our exams, vision exams last week, there should be, let's see, $10 left over here. But I'm going to continue to budget $20. And then, of course, if we don't use this money throughout the year, I know I can always just roll it over to help towards our medical deductible. So $20 will go into health. Let's see. Let me just, yeah, so we have the 20 and 10. And then next, under clothing, I'm actually going to reduce it down to $10 from going forward now. So let's go ahead and see how much money we have. So there's 120, 30, 40 now. Let's see, so that takes care of clothing. Next up is entertainment. I don't have anything left over under entertainment, but I'm gonna budget $20. And then under miscellaneous, let's see here. Yep, don't have anything left over. So $20 for those life happen moments. Can always count on those. So that's going to take care of my day-to-day expenses. And then up next, savings category. So at this time, I've actually just created a couple of envelopes, one for my future funds and then one for savings challenges. I do plan on making separate envelopes for each, but stay tuned for my next video to see what those will look like. But in the meantime, I did budget $40 for my extra money to go towards future funds and saving challenges. So $20 towards my future funds and $20 towards my saving challenges. So let's go ahead and under future, actually I have $10 from last paycheck. So we'll add the $20 here. Now, I will be tracking how much money I add up until I start stuffing the full amounts in March. So as you can imagine, I'm going to have a lot of IOUs in this categories. So then savings challenges will get $20 also. And then I have $5 from last paycheck that I set aside. Like I said, I'm going to add at least something up until March to get these categories or savings going here. Alrighty, I know I'm doing things a little backwards, but I keep telling myself, trust the process, and I'm working with what I have now. So let's look at our budget summary. Looks like I have $10 left over. Perfect, $10. And again, this leftover money gets allocated into the debt envelope to help reduce and pay off any debt to help my goal of 2023 be debt-free. So I'll go ahead and let me grab the banker envelope and just add that in there. Make sure that gets applied to more than likely my my personal loan there to get that one out of the way first. However, I do see some individuals just use their leftover money as a buffer in their bank. So that works also. It's your money, your budget. All in all, I'm excited about my new budgeting journey this year. I can already feel the difference, and my mindset has definitely changed by simply managing money stress. I want to take back control and feel empowered over my finances this year. So I'm going to end my video here. Always remember, life is too short, so make those memories every day and make sure you're making a difference in someone's world. A simple smile goes a long way. And if you like this video, click on that like, subscribe, and notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. And also take a moment to share my videos, as this will help reach other individuals who are also searching for ways to change their life financially. You never know who may need to hear this message today. Thanks everyone. We'll see you in my next video. Bye.